What's up? Welcome back. If you're new, I'm Jessica, Earth Angel 111 here on YouTube. And listen, I'm going to do a collective love reading. As I always say, just remember to take what resonates. This could be someone you're newly dating, crushing on, or in a relationship with. I'm not going to say married to because the overall energy seems to be that this would be a newer relationship. But yeah, there's something that shifted in your person. Could have been over the weekend. They came to some type of realization that they're really excited about where the relationship is headed between the two of you. You have given this person a newfound sense of confidence within themselves and the relationship. So there's something you could have said or an effort you could have made towards this person that has them just feeling incredibly excited to know that you two are really on the same page. Now, beautiful, with the 9 of Coins coming out, King of Cups, your person feels like they were really busy this weekend, so they could have been booked and busy with friends, family, or even working on their career. But King of Cups is here, so that lets you know that they feel as though you do a good job at allowing them to have room to do themselves, you know, focus on whatever they got to focus on, but at the end of the day, you got their back. You're always there to support them. So they love that about you because in the past, wow, lots of beautiful energy, double 9s here as well. In the past, they felt like people would be quick to leave their connection with them if they were too focused on their career or other priorities in their life other than love. And honestly, the best thing you can do, especially if this is a newer relationship, right, is give the person to still live their life and the two of you learn how to integrate your relationship or connection into each other's lives. That's what makes a healthy relationship. So you always make this person feel incredibly confident. There's something about the way that you make them feel that's just very naturally uplifting, okay? So please learn how to trust my intentions is here. This person wants you to know they feel like your connection is just going to continue to grow stronger as each day passes. And there's something you've let them know, okay? Maybe you've said to them you're extremely interested in them. Or for others of you, it's just more in your actions towards them. This person feels incredibly confident about you. And this is something new because if this is a new relationship in the past, this person always felt as though people were quick to misjudge their intentions for them or just walk away from the connection they were building with someone entirely because of how busy this person is. So you're definitely dealing with someone whose career comes at the forefront of their life. And they need a partner who either understands that or is the same way. And for a lot of you, they feel like you're the best of that. Like you also could be someone who's incredibly busy, but you still understand. So you two are going to be able to really make a good schedule for each other. So Chariot in reverse. This person appreciates the fact that you haven't given up on them yet or walked away from them based on them being very busy. Now with Chariot in reverse coming out as well, you could be dealing with someone who travels for their career, or they could just be extremely busy on the weekends or at night. Like they work a lot. So real estate's here. For some of you, could be dealing with a real estate agent. Doesn't have to be. For others of you, real estate could be that they just recently purchased a new home. Maybe you have yet to see it. They could want to invite you over. But yeah, true intentions. And this person wants you to know that they feel incredibly invested in you and your relationship because you are someone that really prioritizes your life before like falling head over heels for someone, which they find to be incredibly attractive. Like in the past, your person was used to dating people that may not have had that much going on in their own life. So they would like really kind of fall into the routine of whatever your person's doing. And at first that's great, right? When you're in the honeymoon phase with someone, but over time, if someone doesn't have anything to focus on in their own life, it can lead to them becoming insecure in a relationship. And that's what this person felt like they dealt with a lot. People constantly questioning what they're up to, what they're doing, why they're not responding fast enough. Whereas you could be someone who never says that to them. You just trust that, okay, they got a lot going on today, or they'll get back to me when they have time, or at least you understand. This is what they really feel like from you because you've never made them feel like they were ghosting you or doing a bad job at getting back to you on a timely manner. So, wow, this is someone who overworks themselves. Okay, so your person is someone who has actually created some type of abundance out of their talents and they overwork themselves. So they love the fact that you aren't giving them a hard time about it. Like you get it. I feel like a lot of you could be the same. You two could be mirroring each other right now. You both have a tendency to really put your all into your career, maybe based on relationships from your past. You could both be your own business owners, your own creative individuals, content creators, something like this. So one thing your person wants you to know today, though, is they feel like sometimes you could be kind of preoccupied with your past relationship. They want you to be able to let go of that, or let go of any difficulties that could have occurred between the two of you in the past. Like if your relationship has taken an incredibly long time to kind of get started, they appreciate that you allow them just to be themselves, but they also feel like you have some type of hidden feelings that you may not always express about it. So they want you to know that they're sorry. There could be something that they haven't said to you, or a lack of effort that they made in the past, that they want you to know they're literally sorry for that, because they feel like you always listen to how they're feeling. And maybe too, you have an ability, collective. This person wants to acknowledge that you listen to even what they're not saying, but the energy they're putting out there. So you yourself could be someone who's very good at picking up on others' energy. You're naturally intuitive, or at least when it comes to your partners. And especially this person, you two really balance each other out, like that whole soulmate vibe, opposites attract. Your person feels like when they're not expressing how they feel, you already know. So they do feel like it's hard to hide anything from you. So that is a good thing, okay? It says your angels are guiding this union. Absolutely beautiful. They want you to know that they feel like this love is being protected and guided by angels, by the divine. So trust that the connection is true love between the two of you. And trust that more importantly, this person has nothing but good intentions for you and your connection. So you make them feel incredible. There's something you said or did this weekend that reassured your person that you were both on the same page. And maybe they've been waiting subtly for you to say or do something that let them know that, but you didn't know. I feel like you're dealing with someone who really almost kind of looks for your reaction based on the way that they are, but not in a negative way. Like they're so used to someone like running away from the relationship the minute they slightly drop the ball, okay? So the minute they slightly forget to text back on time, or they stay out too late because of work, or they're doing this or that, and you haven't given them a hard time yet about it. You haven't questioned them. They could also have dealt with people in the past who, say for example, they work late, all of a sudden we're like, well, where are you at? You didn't text me, you didn't call me back. And you don't do that to them. You don't make them feel pressured to have to like let you know what they're up to, if that makes sense. And this person actually really appreciates that about you, because they know that you trust them. Wow. So your person's used to people who didn't trust them in the past, and you do. And they know that. They know that for whatever reason, maybe it's because it's a new connection, but you have nothing but trust for them, and they really appreciate that about you. So you make them feel incredible. You need to know that. And most importantly, this person is just excited to continue to build a very beautiful connection between you. They could know that you love desserts. You could be a chocolates or sweets type of person. Maybe you like ice cream, cake, sour keys, something like that. But they know you're a sweets person, or they just think you're incredibly sweet. Okay, so this person wants to get you some dessert, some dinner, and some dessert. And most importantly, wanting to kiss you. So they feel like you have absolutely very kissable lips, very tender, beautiful. You could have thick, luscious lips or thin lips, heart-shaped lips, however you resonate. Your person's very drawn to your lips, okay? They feel like they are one of your best features. Now also too, because you have an ability to always listen to them, they could actually quite admire your lips being pursed or silent as they're speaking to you. So this turns your person on a lot. Definitely. So, wow, y'all, it says, I'm going to put a big rock on that finger. So this person wants you to know that they plan on putting a diamond ring on that finger one day, okay? They see you as someone that they really could build a marriage with, which is something they've never considered with anyone else before, because every time they feel like they get close, that person disconnects from them. So there's something in particular you said or did this weekend that let this person know that you are as invested in them as they are you. And this is really refreshing to them, because you're dealing with someone who is definitely an alpha male or an alpha female. They want to be the one to take the lead with you. And it's like usually this person takes their time. So they could be doing that with you. But they want you to know there's no rush because they feel like you're such a safe space. You're someone that they can really trust to take care of their heart, to not disappoint them, you know, and that's really refreshing to this person. So open up to me. I love it when we connect on a deeper level. This is where they're at right now. They feel like you're such a good listener when it comes to them, but they want to know more about you. They want to know what you love about them, about life. They want to know what you don't like, what you're not looking for. They feel like you're very passive in the relationship, so they do appreciate that you allow them to be themselves naturally, but they do want to know, like, what is a red flag to you? So just know that your person really wants you to be able to connect with them on a deeper level. And also too, to have those like difficult life talks, like what have you been through in the past and what are you looking to achieve in the future in a relationship or in your own life? Like this person feels like they could listen to you talk all day, but they feel like you always allow them to talk, if that makes sense. So you are the love of their life. That's how they truly feel. From the moment that you met this person, they have found a newfound sense of confidence within you and the relationship, and more importantly, in their life. This person could actually be doing way better in their career since they met you. You may not know that, but they feel like you are slightly responsible for the amount of confidence that they have. Not just only in your relationship, right, but in life. When you truly find someone who makes a point to make you feel appreciated, understood, seen, and heard, and loved, most importantly, that can make you feel on top of the world, okay? And in the past, this person could have been going through a serious heartbreak. So since knowing you, they feel like you've really brought in some type of newfound hope back into their life. So it says, you are my best friend, the one person I know I can always count on. Absolutely beautiful. So they feel like you two could have a conversation about anything and it wouldn't be weird. You two could talk about even your past relationships and it's not weird to them because they know that that's the past. They have you now and you have them. And they're very confident within this connection to not feel like you're going to run back to anyone else, or that anyone else is going to take your attention off them. This person knows that. They really could have questioned it maybe at first, but the more that they get to know you, the more that they are sure that you are definitely committed to them. So if you're not officially dating this person, you're just getting to know each other, kind of casually seeing each other, they definitely want to make it official. Okay, they want to ask you out. They feel like you really understand the fact that they overwork themselves. So let me pull a clarifier for that. Someone who overworks themselves. Okay, look at that. So 7 of Wands, and there you go. So for some of you, this person feels like it is something that they need to work on because they do feel like it is something that creates a little bit of a negative space in their life. Like they are always working. They're not spending enough time with their loved ones. So this is something that they feel as though they need to change since meeting you, but not like give up their drive or their passion or their ability to work hard, but just be able to have a better work and relationship and life balance. So they're incredibly grateful to you for that because maybe in the past too, your person didn't feel like they had a reason to not work as much. Like they could have been really trying to just avoid feeling lonely or heartbroken. So they worked a lot. And then they met you and they're like, okay, no, now I want to pump the brakes on working so much. I actually have someone I'm really passionate about and I want to spend time with them. So that's how they feel about you. And there could have been some type of realization this weekend. I feel like the two of you could have both worked extra shifts this weekend, or you just worked. Maybe you two didn't have much time for each other, but there's something about them realizing that through a lack of communication, just how important you are to them. So, wow, absolutely beautiful. It says, I'm so grateful for your love. So that's what they want you to know. Trust their intentions because they're nothing but grateful to have you in their life. And most importantly, y'all, you definitely are someone who they find to be incredibly intelligent and talented. So something you do, your person's just like, wow. If you are someone who's on social media, every time you post something new, your person's like, wow, there goes Bae, okay, getting even better, looking good, talking good, doing right. That's how they feel about you. They feel like you're incredibly talented. So you could be someone who is a business owner, a content creator, an artist, a model, a photographer, a musician, an actor, actress. Something you do though, they find you to be incredibly talented and they just love getting to know you. Getting to know the real you as well, because they feel like you show a side to them that not everyone gets to see. So they do appreciate that about you, that you have an ability to be vulnerable with them. So it says relax and let them come to you. Just sit back and look cute. Okay, so if that's for the ladies out there, if you have been trying to kind of figure out like, okay, when's this person going to commit to you, or when they're going to, you know, have those conversations with you, they're getting ready to. There was some type of realization this weekend for this person that they need to be the one to come towards you and just ask you out, or let you know that they've realized that they want to kind of be able to balance better between your connection and their work life. So can we work through everything is here. This person wants you to know they feel like if you were frustrated in the past with the fact they overworked themselves or they were dealing with other relationships, they want you to know that that is a thing of the past. C'est la vie, sayonara, okay? This person definitely just wants you to know that you've made them feel like they need to reprioritize their life and that parts of their life made them unhappy. So you could definitely be dealing with an earth sign, a fire sign, or a water sign, okay? Any of those signs. And yeah, you or them. Double confirmation if you're both one of those signs anywhere in your chart. This person wants you to know that your love means everything to them. Your encouragement means everything to them. So specifically too, like there could have been something that occurred this weekend in their career that was a monumental step for them. And they feel like you supported them every step of the way. And they're just incredibly grateful that they get to build this bond with you. Absolutely beautiful reading. Let me see if I can pull you an angel message to finish it. So wow, at the bottom of the deck it says life energy. So your person feels like you really bring them back to life. Like you bring a lot of good, positive vibes into this person's life. You make them feel energetic. You make them feel seen, you make them feel heard, and most importantly, you make them feel appreciated. And they need that from a partner. And they feel like they never found that before knowing you. So, wow, in the past, your person wants you to know that they're trying to figure out how to navigate your connection because they were used to spending a lot of time in solitude based on trying to avoid connections with people. They didn't want to be heartbroken. So they connected with people through friends, family, career related, but not through love. But you've made them want to come out of this like hermit stage in their life, this solitude phase, and really just make more time for you, the person that they are truly grateful for. So I'm going to leave that there. But yeah, just know that you have really made this person feel a newfound sense of confidence that they've never felt with anyone else. So drop a comment if it resonates and have a beautiful day.